We're gonna be talking about animal reproduction. I don't know what came over me this week, but I was like, I want to know how more animals bang. Sexual reproduction. You know what it is, man. You know what it is. You know what we're talking about. So I brought up a few animals that I'm interested in, that I've heard things about, that we'll get into and find out exactly how they bang. Let's start with ducks. Okay? The only thing I know about ducks is that they got corkscrew dicks. Okay? Their dicks look like pigtails, right? They're all just curly-cued up, and when they get erect, they screw in to a lady duck so that the lady duck can't get away. And I think they can do it while they're flying. Let's see if any of that is true at all. This study showed that the shape of the female duck's vaginal tract explains the correlation. While male ducks have corkscrew-shaped phalluses, female ducks have anti-corkscrew-shaped vaginal tracts. That is, female ducks have a reproductive organ specifically designed to be hard to penetrate. This means that only the fittest males can successfully copulate with female ducks. So there it is. It's not a corkscrew to corkscrew 1-to-1. It's a corkscrew and an anti-corkscrew, and they're like magnets that you're trying to stick together, and they just keep butting against each other. So only the strongest, most rapey ducks can get in there and get past that and corkscrew their way into these weird ducky vaginas. That's really weird. I don't like that at all. I don't like any of this. This is nasty. Why am I doing this episode? Gross. The weird thing about these ducks is that they literally state that, like, bro, you gotta have a big old curvy ass duck penis in order to get with in order to mate with any of these ducks. Pigs. How do pigs mate? The mount. The mount. When the boar has successfully wooed the sow who is in heat, she will stand still and allow him to mount her. He will jump up and place his front legs on her back. You know what I'm talking about? Bow! He's got his little hooves on her back. He may need to scoot sideways to get directly behind her into mating position. His front legs hold onto the sow just in front of her hips once he is in position. I know. You ain't got to explain this part to me, okay? I've been here. You know what I'm talking about? Well, bow! The longest orgasm in mammals. This is from GuinnessWorldRecords.com. It goes to the domestic pig. The longest orgasm in mammals is that of the domestic pig. On average, its orgasm lasts 30 minutes, but it can last for as long as 90 minutes. So it said that sometimes it can take the pig 30 minutes to ejaculate, right? So he's pumping away, you know. He's like, bow, he got it, he's going for 30 minutes. And then at the 30-minute mark, he goes, and then he does that for 30 to 90 more minutes. I'm having so much fun. Aggressive herding is a scientific name for what essentially appears to the unscientific eye to be dolphin gang rape. When mating with females, male dolphins form alliances of 2 or 3. They then choose a female and relentlessly mate with her for up to weeks at a time. If she tries to escape, she is chased. The males will frequently beat her with their flippers to maintain dominance. While this seems to us like dolphin-on-dolphin rape, it is often spoken of in the scientific literature as a normal mating ritual. It is, however, an unquestionably violent mating habit. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder, because it said it is often spoken of in scientific literature as a normal mating ritual. But, like, just because it happens regularly doesn't mean that it's a normal mating ritual. Like, gangbangs happen with humans. Happens all the time. I wouldn't consider it a normal mating ritual between us, though. You know what I'm saying? So if someone was observing us and they only happened to follow girls who loved gangbangs, and they were like, wow, this is a normal human mating ritual. A girl will go in and a group of NBA players will surround her and and bang her till she's tired and covered. So that's interesting. I wonder if that's like a scientific kind of bias on the scientist's part, where they're seeing animal sex, so they're like, oh cool, it's happening, this must be it, this is what it's like, and then they take that away as like, well, this is normal, but they don't see all of the dolphin sex that's happening. You know, they weren't seeing that T move with this group of dolphins. They're seeing the gang rape and suggesting that it's normal. So that's just my weird criticism of animal scientists. Like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. We're gonna end with spiders. Okay, going into the bug world. I have no idea how spiders have sex. No clue. I assume it involves a couple of these legs. Many female ground spiders will secrete a pheromone on their dragline, which is the silk thread they leave trailing behind them. When males of the same species come across the dragline, they smell the pheromone with the chemical sensors on their front legs and follow the dragline to the female. Web-spinning females may release pheromones directly into the air or coat their webs with pheromones to make a natural chemical antenna. Males may also stake out developing sexually immature female spiders so they can be the first to mate after the spider's final molt. These are what I would like to call, what's that movie? These are what I like to call the dazed and confused spiders. They're like, I keep getting older, but these spiders stay the same age. They're waiting outside of spider high schools and and hoping that these females are turning spider 18. It's pretty gross. Both the male and female reproductive organs are at the rear of the abdomen, but spiders don't mate by coupling these organs. Instead, the male deposits some sperm onto a small web and picks it up on the end of his pedipalps. Okay? When the female is in position, the male deposits the sperm in the female's genital opening. The female stores the sperm in receptacles near her ovaries, where when she is ready to lay her eggs months down the road in some species, she uses the sperm to fertilize them. Some spiders may lay hundreds, even thousands of eggs in one shot. Pretty good. Pretty good. So they don't actually bang, but the spider, the male spider, he'll be like, wow, and blast into an egg, or blast into some webs, and he takes that web and he just sticks that up onto the lady. And then she takes him like, all right, cool, I got this for later. And then she goes off and doesn't have babies for quite some time. This has been extremely interesting. Thanks for tuning in to this very, very sexy episode of Andre Knows Everything. I'll see you next time. I know more today than I did yesterday. Bye.